previously, a star was born.
The star of the show is Leslie.
And 4 celebrities were scrapped.
Frenchie and Gary.
Hello.
Kelly.
There's going to be total war.
David.
We are the 4 Musketeers.
Tonight, the star of the show's at it again.
Do you think Adele is more famous than Ricky?
More.
Less.
Yeah.
More or less famous than Oddly?
More.
What?
That's wrong. I'm international.
This is a game.
Leslie, you must now nominate the 5th and final housemate to face eviction.
Oh, God.
Are you trying to start an argument again?
I didn't start one in the first place.
Okay.
They are baiting you.
It ain't working with me.
Well, it obviously is. Oh, my God, Gary Busey is a buffoon. Gary just pushes my buttons.
Just a game.
Day 7, 8:58 a.m. Last night, Ricky made his feelings for Lauren very clear.
That's all I'm saying. I like you. Putting that right out there.
Thank you. That's very nice of you.
Is it? When you meet the right person, you know. When you know, you know.
Yep.
Ricky is talking to David about his next move.
So what you thinking? Don't know.
No, mate.
9, innit?
Yeah.
Proper. But if you was put outside with a, would you be that as fussed? And you can't, it's hard to say because you're in here and you're not really in that position.
Yeah, I really like it though. But it's obviously it's because I've got to know her in here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I would just see what she take a step back and let her. She wants to, if she wants to be the same, if she wants to, you know, take things forward, then cool, allow that, but don't you push.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't keep going, oh, really like it, there's no point.
Yeah.
She knows that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I told her I like her.
Still carry on the same, but don't be going on like, oh, was this going anywhere?
Yeah. I know what you mean, mate.
You know what I'm saying? Like getting pissed off.
Edel and Lauren are talking about Ricky.
You know he's there. He likes it like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
How do you know?
He might have shouted it to the rooftops last night. He might have come in here and talked kind of loud.
I love her! Shouting it. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's sweet. It's nice. It's not... I'm not like... It's not nice, because it is nice, isn't it? It's nice when someone likes you.
Yeah.
It's quite cute, but... When everyone starts saying it, we're both sitting there, I'm just like, oh!
Yeah.
He's cute, though. He's nice.
These are cute together, though. You get on really well. It's cute watching you.
9:46 a.m. Ricky and James are talking to David about life on the scrap heap with Gary.
Mate, you're in there all day again.
It's taking its toll.
Yeah.
You'll be in though, you won't go, people won't vote him out.
I don't think people vote him out.
I wouldn't vote him out. I wouldn't vote him out.
When we watched Frenchie on that thing, I was thinking...
I would vote for her to go.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, because I find her so weird.
Yeah,
annoying.
Yeah, annoying. Where he's still fascinating for me.
Yeah.
He's got something which I find interesting as a human being.
Like, the first 2 days I got along with her, I think.
Yeah, see, I didn't even bother because I could see she's a Fruit Loop.
I think she's got so many different personalities.
She is poltergeist, I'm telling you. She actually slightly scares me.
Kelly and George are chatting by the pool.
So did you always know that you'd prefer to be female than...
Yeah.
You always knew?
I used to look in the mirror and I think, shit, why can't I see a pretty face looking at me? Why can't I see long hair looking at me?
Yeah.
What I'm seeing is not really me. It was such a strange feeling. Even my daughters told me I'm a much nicer person. My mum told me I'm a nicer person.
How did your mum take it, if you don't mind me asking?
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, fantastic, my mum. She just gave me a big cuddle and she went to me, we'll just change the I in your name to an E, because my name is really Francis. And I went, oh. She went, you're still my child. She said, no matter what you want to do. She said...
Oh, my God, that's lovely.
Yeah, it was unbelievable what my mum, you know, and it gave me a lot of encouragement. Then when she met Kelly for the first time, she looked at me, she went, I think, dear, you're wearing too much makeup. I went, okay, Mum. Yeah, I spend a lot of time with my mum.
Yeah.
I'm closer to my mum now than I've ever been.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Hopefully she's looking and thinking you're being yourself, because that's what you're doing.
Yeah, being true to myself and true to the world.
That's it.
You still can't take me out yet, George. You still can't have my body yet, George. I'm not ready.
I don't mean to be flirty, but just remember, Kelly, I wouldn't have kissed Frank.
Oh, thank you for cheering me up.
Coming up, Audley leads a Sunday service.
Who feels blessed today?
Yeah!
Can I have an amen if you feel blessed today?
Amen! And Edel gets upset.
You know, I've got some really serious stuff going on in my life right now, and it's not all just about having a laugh. It just hurts.
.48 a.m. David is performing on the scrap heap.
Do it on the box for Steph. She wants to see it. Watch this. Watch this. Look, this is unbelievable.
Carbohydrates are in there?
Look.
Stop it.
Look.
That's huge strength. That is huge.
Look, and he's doing press-ups. Look.
That's incredible.
Oh my God!
Dave is going to the circus.
How does that happen?
It's the balance, really. You could have less than half strength and just be able to do that. I think it's just shifting your body weight and leaning over.
You're the strongest person I've ever met.
I can do that on my boobs.
In the bedroom, George has Stephanie on his mind.
I'm making Stephanie another present. I'm going to put I love you in a bowl, and then she can eat her dinner in it.
I don't think she will, because she's got OCD.
Don't matter.
Exactly.
Don't matter, she can keep it.
She'll have to clean it first.
In the garden, Kelly and Dee are talking about Leslie.
It'll be nice when someone nominates him for the scrap heap. We'll see how he reacts.
Little fucker, innit? He's beautiful, but a little fucker in the nicest possible way.
I think there is a dark side.
No, there is someone else. We were talking about it this morning. Other people have noticed it as well.
Yeah. Out of anyone, he's playing to win this. We're all just enjoying ourselves.
We've won it anyway, haven't we?
I want it just getting in there.
That's what
probably
I'm saying.
Probably same as you think that way. You know.
I have, and I kind of don't want to go out.
No, I
do want to go out, but I want to stay here because it feels really safe.
I feel exactly the same as you. Well, for me, I'm very safe in here. That's why
that's
why I like
it. It?
She's also playing to win it.
Well, we said we stayed at the house because we can go out.
They're the two. Gary's not. Gary's just like us. He's so chilled
He's
out.
away with the fucking fairies. Of course he's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he knows what he's doing. Huh?
That's not very nice.
Does he actually know where he is?
You should respect your elders.
Whatever. Sorry, miss.
Okay, miss.
George is the topic of conversation in the kitchen.
But George, immediately I was like,
I think everybody
You're
got in
mine.
Yeah, you're my friend.
Yeah.
Can we be best friends?
It's good to have that. Do you guys live close to each other?
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
not far.
Like how close?
Hour and a half.
Oh, that's kind of far.
That's kind of far. Really?
Yeah, you guys can't like hang out every night.
No.
No.
Why would I hang out every night with him?
He
hangs out with his wife every night.
You want to hang out with him every night?
No.
Oh, you're not going there at all, really? You couldn't see it at all? Not even nearly?
Like, is there that much chance?
Not even a sliver? Well, he's only messing anyway, isn't he?
he said to me, my mates are going to look at me and go, you were flirting with like the hottest bird in there and da, 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 da. And he said, it's great fun. He said, if I was, you know, taking it too serious, then it's not fun anymore, is it?
Yeah.
He said, of course, I'm not going to say no. But he said, yeah, I'm not taking it. He said, if she left tomorrow, after half an hour, I'd be on to someone else.
I love him.
He is funny.
Yeah. He makes this whole thing so much better.
I think so as well.
£12:03 p.m. Audley has taken it upon himself to gather housemates and lead a Sunday service.
Welcome, 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 welcome today to the spiritual centre called Nagoo. Nagoo, never, ever give up spiritual centre. Who feels blessed today?
Yeah! Me, Mr. H!
Hallelujah. Can I have an amen if you feel blessed today?
Amen.
So today, we're going to talk about the spirit of Nagoo, of never, ever giving up. We have all of us today in the house, living together, sharing together, feeling down, feeling like we want to go home, feeling like we want to go to our wives and girlfriends and boyfriends.
Amen. Amen.
But we're going to Nagoo, and we're not going to give up. We have days where we feel down, and we feel troubled, and we feel like there's not enough food to eat.
Amen.
Do you feel like there's not enough food to eat in this house?
Yes, Mr. H.
Now, listen, this week coming up, we're all going to be renewed. You can go forward and go to your reality shows and go to your acting shows, go to your TV shows, go to your movies, go to your fitness movies.
Can I go to LA with Steph?
Behave yourself.
When we leave this house, we, the chosen ones, will be a beacon of light to the world. Can I get an amen to that?
Amen.
Yeah. So let's go forth, let's multiply, and let's take the Nagoo spirit and share it with the world.
Yeah.
Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Praise God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
3 minutes later.
You all right, babe? I'm gonna...
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be okay.
Oh, come on. Give Mum a dear love.
So that was stupid. I was listening to you doing your ceremony.
I'm sorry, Anna.
No, it was good. Like, but everyone's laughing, and I'm like, fucking, I need to hear some of this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
It's just like I'm watching it all, having so much fun, and I'm like, fuck, it's just so serious.
Yeah. Go on,
my life right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Sorry,
take a minute.
Yeah.
No, not sorry. No, it's nice to see you all, but it's like
You
fuck.
take as much time as you like.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't work out who swore. You don't do ministries, do you?
Mm.
Do you do ministries? No. You fooled me there for a second.
Huh?
You fooled me there for a second.
Hello, Adele.
Hi. Oh, I just want my sister. I feel like I need a big hug from someone that I love. You know, I've got some really serious stuff going on in my life right now, and it's not all just about having a laugh. I just kind of really feel like today I just could do a big chat with someone that kind of knows my situation and loves me, I guess. It just hurts. You know, I guess when you get married, you just don't expect it to go anywhere else but forever, you know. And I think in a way, I think I'm I can feel myself sort of skirting on the outside of everyone, and they're all really gelling together. I think I'm actually afraid to gel with anyone specifically, because I know this is how I'm going to want to feel and talk, and everyone's just having fun, and I just don't want to make it heavy. You know, and the closer you get to people, the more you want to give to them. And, you know, and I feel like everybody's really clicking, and I guess this is why I'm feeling this way. But I don't want that to drown out, you know, throughout the house, like. So I guess in that respect I'm feeling a bit lonely, but that's my fault. It's my own fault.
(1:40 p.m). Dee, Gary and Claire are talking about how the house will feel once evictions begin.
I think it'll get harder the further we go on.
Yeah.
Reason?
We'll start losing people, we'll have less to do, less to talk to each other about.
What's wrong with that? That makes it harder, that makes it easier.
Makes it harder.
Why does it make it harder?
Why does it make it easier?
You have less to do.
You get bored more.
Can't do much less than this, can we?
I refuse to be bored. I don't get bored. I have a way out of that quick. It's called thoughts, meditation, prayer, and honking like a goose. Come on, everybody together. That's what I'll have to do. I'll have to line up in a circle and go 1, 2, 3. You got to have that boop boop. That's better. That's a small goose, but she means well.
George has got a gift for Stephanie.
Oh my God!
I love you!
Oh my G.
Oh my God! Oh, this is so sweet!
Oh my God, she touched it. I'm getting there. Let me see.
This is so much hard work.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh
The E
what does it
fell
say?
off, though.
What does it say?
I love you.
You are like so creative.
This is so sweet.
See?
I've never gotten a gift like this. Oh my God, this is where I'm gonna keep my ring at night. This is my new jewelry
You
bowl.
can keep everything that I make you in there.
Yes.
And then
And
if
then
you
when
get
I
really
leave-
angry with me one night, you can throw it
When I
all over.
leave, when I'm evicted, I'll carry it out with me. I really can't get over this.
It's lovely.
How'd you do this?
Now, scissors.
I love my presents. Love.
Do you love George?
Yes. I do love him.
Ah?
I do love him.
Not in the way we want you to, though.
Not in. We want you to love him in.
A sexual way.
Yeah.
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 Maybe one day.
Ooh, that's a start.
When he matures.
(2:29 p.m). Stephanie and James are talking in the garden.
Gary's so much nicer when he's cleaning in the scrap heap. It's bizarre.
Yeah, but so is Frenchie. It's like it's so much calmer and.
But they're so much nicer.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's like
So
they
we just
need to
need
be
to
locked
treat
up.
them mean. They're like animals that we
Yeah.
cage.
They need to be
And let
caged.
them out when we want to let them out.
Yeah. Go on, have a little walk.
Yeah, go on. Here you
Have
go.
a sip of water.
That's it. Go and shower yourselves. Come back in, nice and clean. Wash your feet.
Gary is in the diary room.
Are you enjoying your time on the scrap heap?
Very much. It's a very big gift to sit there and relax, and I get to reflect on what I'm learning and how I'm being educated, and learning about Englishmen and English women. Because you think you know, when you're in America, you think you know about the English people. You don't.
Who are you closest to in the house?
That would be Dave, the orderly, Angelique, Kelly, James, the dancer, George, the runner, Claire, actress, the lady whose voice will penetrate lead, and that's Dee, and Stephanie and Lauren, and then there's Leslie. Leslie's a little water bug. He's everywhere, but he has good intentions and he means well, so there's nothing I can hold against anyone. I'll be close to everyone. Why? Because I'm making myself available to be close to them. It's like a figure eight between two people. It never stops giving, it never stops receiving, and it's never over. Just a thought for Big Brother from Gary.
Coming up, Leslie gets his own game show.
Did I think Les was more or less talented than Audley? Less. Okay.
How dare you? But Big Brother has a surprise in store.
Leslie, as the star of the show, you must now nominate the 5th and final housemate to face eviction.
(6:15 p.m). Big Brother has gathered the housemates in the garden to play More or Less a Celebrity, hosted by star of the show, Leslie. Earlier today, Leslie was asked to compare his housemates in 4 different categories. The 4 housemates on the Celebrity Scrap Heap and Fearsome Eviction, Kelly, David, Gary and Frenchie, will have to guess what answers Leslie gave. The housemate who guesses the most correctly will win a special reward.
Oh, thank you. And welcome to More or Less a Celebrity, the show with more muscles than David, more twists than James, and more benefits than Dave. Can we get a rim shot for that?
First to guess Leslie's answers is Kelly, and her category is famous.
Are you feeling confident?
No.
Well, you will. Here we go. Let's reveal the first face that is behind the board. It's Ricky.
Don't know him.
So the question is, Kelly, did I think Ricky, is he more of a famous than you or less?
Less.
Okay. Oh, Kelly. I thought that he was more famous than you.
You don't come from the sports world. That's the problem I've got.
I know. See, I don't know, but you got to think in terms of me.
Okay.
Right. Let's reveal the next face on the board. Adele. Do you think Adele, in my opinion, is more famous than Ricky? More or less?
More.
Let's see. Less.
Oh, fuck you!
Calm down.
Kelly, did I think
Gotta get this one right.
is more or less famous than Adele?
More.
It's okay, I only sold 6 million records. Worldwide. It doesn't fucking matter, but it's
okay. Kelly.
I'd say more.
Yeah!
Okay, let's move on.
If it's me, it'd be fun.
Yeah, more.
More is your final answer.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see.
What?
You told me he's a legend in America. That he's...
Come on.
That's wrong.
I had to make my decisions like this.
I'm internationally
You told me
famous.
who he was.
Internationally.
This is a game.
Play it to win, not to hurt people and be dumb.
On her round, Kelly scored 2. Next up is David, whose category is sexy.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, I'm excited about it. It's my favourite subject.
Reveal whose face is behind the first board.
David must guess if Leslie thought Lauren was more or less sexy than him.
I think you thought Lauren was less sexier than me.
Let's see the answer.
Whether Ricky was more or less sexy than Lauren.
More.
Okay, that is correct.
If Claire was more or less sexy than Ricky.
More. I go for more.
Kind of obvious.
If George was more or less sexy than Claire.
Less.
And finally, if Stephanie was more or less sexy than George.
More.
He's a George.
I agree.
Okay, stop.
David correctly guessed 2 of these. Next up, it's Gary.
Are you feeling confident?
Me?
Yeah.
Consistently and constantly.
Okay.
Confident.
Gary's category is intelligent.
Lauren.
Are you taking the piss?
Gary must guess if Leslie thought Lauren was more or less intelligent than himself.
I think you thought more.
Okay, let's see.
That's right.
Okay.
If Dee was more or less intelligent than Lauren.
I think you thought that Dee is more intelligent than Lauren.
If James was more or less intelligent than Dee.
More.
Whether Stephanie was more or less intelligent than James.
Less. You told me.
Less.
And finally, if Frenchie was more or less intelligent than Stephanie.
Less.
No, less.
That's it. The answer is
Really?
How do you feel right now?
Ugly and stupid.
Let's see where we are. Gary, your score is 2. Oh, it's a dead heat.
Finally, it's Frenchie's round, and her category is talented.
So the question is, did I think Audley is more or less talented than you?
More.
Okay. More! So that is correct. Okay, we have D. Did I think D was more or less talented than Audley?
Less.
Less. Okay.
How dare you?
Less. Oh, Frenchie, so here we go. Okay, now.
More.
Okay, it's Adele. More. Okay.
Less.
Less.
Go, Frenchie.
Go, Frenchie.
Confirm.
Go, Frenchie.
One more.
Oh, she gonna do a clean sweep.
Okay.
Ooh, that's tricky.
George.
Less.
Less.
More sexy. I'm sorry, Ricky. I've just got the full package.
At the end of the round, Frenchie gave 4 correct answers. Congratulations to Frenchie, the winner of More or Less a Celebrity.
Congratulations, Frenchie.
Thank you.
As the winner of More or Less a Celebrity, you've earned an extra special reward. You no longer face eviction from the Big Brother house.
Thank you so much.
However, as you have escaped eviction, you must now nominate another housemate to take your place and face the public vote. This must be whoever you think least deserves their place in the Big Brother house. As Leslie is the star of the show, he is exempt from this decision. You must now give the name of the housemate you think least deserves their place in the Big Brother house.
James. It's so hard to do that, you have no...
No, it's fine, Frenchie.
James, will you swap places with Frenchie?
Get your ass on the scrap heap, boy. You gonna get.
Welcome to the eviction table.
James, you now face eviction alongside Gary and Kelly and David. However, one more housemate will face the public vote. Leslie, stand up.
Please. Oh, you can't escape that easy.
Leslie, as the star of the show, you must now nominate the 5th and final housemate to face eviction. As Frenchie won the game, she is exempt from this decision.
This is the exciting part. That's a big deal.
Leslie, you must now give the name of the housemate you think least deserves their place in the house and would like to nominate for eviction.
Claire. Thank you. I'll explain why later. Okay, don't worry.
Claire, will you stand up?
I'll explain why later.
Claire, you now face eviction alongside Gary and David and Kelly and James.
Roast dinner for me next Sunday.
You ain't going nowhere, girlfriend.
Housemates, the celebrity scrap heap is now closed.
Oh, thank God for that. All right.
You haven't got to go in there no
Can I
more.
keep the overalls? That's pretty cool.
Because you're the strongest.
That's not true. That's so not true.
No, you're wrong.
I am not the strongest.
Yes, you are. You've been in tears for 3 days. No, you're the strongest. And I thought my big thing is to try to keep Kelly in. And I thought, you're so popular, they're not going to vote you.
I don't know about that.
It's 8:01 p.m. It's been 36 minutes since Frenchie picked James to face eviction.
Anyone but her. Anyone but her.
Sugar.
I was like, as soon as it was her, I was like, oh,
You knew,
for
did you?
fuck's sake. Well, because I...
Have you seen that you stand out more than anyone else, that she doesn't like you, do you?
Of course.
I haven't noticed.
Because I don't pay her any attention. I don't ever talk to her. I've got no time for her. So it's fair enough. I would have done the same thing. You know, I don't want to go home, but if I do, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to cry about it.
It's really hard to do that.
No, listen, I said I knew as soon as it was you. If I was you, I would have chose me.
Yeah, because we had a little argument and it just makes sense.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Of course it does.
That's it.
I don't... It's no problem
I know
at
you
all.
know.
James, I know.
Do you want a beer, bro?
Where did that go in there? I'd love a wine, please. Let's have a wine. Well, our last one. Funny shit.
Gary is still annoyed that Leslie labelled him as less famous than Audley in the task.
So I put Gary, Audley, Gary, I don't know. 1, 2, 1, 2, then the rest. The question was, is this one? But you have to understand, they are baiting you.
Baiting who?
Baiting you, baiting me.
It ain't working with me.
Well, it obviously is. You're very upset about it.
I'm not upset.
Well, see, we don't know that.
Leslie, get this straight. I'm not upset about a fucking thing.
Okay. That's all I need to hear.
Everything here is great.
Okay.
Isn't this great?
Oh my God, Gary Busey is a buffoon. It's just sad.
Oh,
sad,
hello.
sad.
Who? Who is?
Gary.
Is he still talking about it right now?
And who is she all of a sudden the queen fucking bee? How did that happen? That wasn't in my plan. Was that in your plan?
No, but it's just a crazy game.
Just a game. Can't take any of this serious. You gotta let it go when it's over. You don't have to, but that's a good thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, I got emotionally involved in some of the thoughts and opinions of Leslie's. But they're not my opinion or my thoughts, so why let it bother you?
Coming up, James rates himself.
The difference is in the dance world, I'm like the Brad Pitt. Do you know what I mean?
Who told you that?
It's a fact.
And George makes a declaration.
You're my first, you're my last, you're my everything.
That is so sweet.
"9:30 p.m. Some of the housemates are a little too noisy for Gary.
I'm turning it on!
People talk so... Hey, English people talk so loud when they talk. It's impossible to hear them. The clarity is...
I don't.
Oh.
But to compete with them, you have to talk loud.
Are you joking? American people are the loudest speaking people in the world.
Oh my God, is that awesome?
I'm not even speaking about that.
Yeah, Americans are a lot
Americans
louder.
are much louder than
I didn't say, hey,
facts.
Hey, wake up.
Facts.
Hey, wake up. I didn't say Americans were not loud. I didn't say that.
You said, I'll tell you, you said, are English people all so loud?
No, he said, why are English people so loud?
I didn't make a statement. I made a question.
Okay, you said, why are English people so loud?
Yeah.
But coming from an American person, that's very hard to imagine. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's an honest question with honest intentions.
No, I know you're not being horrible. I'm not arguing with you, I'm just saying
British.
Audley and Edel are discussing life in the house so far.
Look at us all in here, these strangers fucking from nowhere for buck two.
I know, you're like,
all
what?
having to live to each other, but it's been okay.
Yeah.
It's been okay. It's been okay.
Yeah.
I know it's only been a week, but it's been even though it's only been a week.
Yeah, but
okay.
you know, a week is a lot longer than the first couple of days.
It's like a harmony. It's like it's working. It's working.
But you know, and it's a week of 24/7 with each other.
And I think we've done bloody great.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, all strangers don't know each other.
Yeah.
Everyone's chipped in.
Yeah, definitely.
She's got a nice voice.
God.
You've got to believe in yourself.
I know, and I
Come
don't.
on, then.
Yeah, she's nervously shy. Be
That's what
careful,
I said.
Be careful.
I can see that.
It's a real sensitive place performing, that's all. And I know that good. You can't talk somebody into it or whip them into it.
You can. I believe you can.
No, you can't.
I've been...
Not in the big times.
I used to be a lot more confident than what I am
Not
now.
in the big times.
Okay, I did quite all right, and I had people pushing me, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's a different level. That's a different level.
Well, it's a different field. I wouldn't say a different level, I'd say a different field.
No, it's a different level on another field. It's just, I've been doing this 44 years.
I know you have, I've been dancing 26.
Well, we don't have the same gig. I'm in a big movie.
The difference is in the dance world, I'm like the Brad Pitt. Do you know what I mean?
Who told you that?
I'm on the top, mate. The top of my game.
Who told you that?
It's a fact.
No, who told you that?
I don't need anyone to tell me.
Oh, that's your own opinion.
No, it's proven.
Who?
Who told you?
About what?
That you think you're the best.
No one.
So why do you think so?
I don't.
Okay.
We're all equal
I'm trying
and
to do is
even.
give her confidence, and you're saying...
Oh, you're talking about you. Doing the confidence bit. Yeah.
Are you trying to start an argument again?
Huh?
Are you trying to start an argument again?
I didn't start one in the first place.
Okay.
And that's the last thing on my agenda of my intelligence, my mind, my heart, and my spirit, is to have an argument. Because when you have an argument, there are no winners and there are no losers. It's just two people that can't get over themselves. I've learned a long time ago, being 70, that never works. It's like a self-debate on what your choice should be. There's no winners in a self-debate. There's no winners in an argument.
"11:06 p.m. George is using his charms on Stephanie.
What are you going to do if James leaves?
think I'll be okay.
I don't know.
I love James, I think it's cool. But I love Ricky, I love David. I love you. You're probably about 13 on the list, but I love you. You're my first, you're my last, you're my everything.
That's so sweet.
Leslie is in the diary room talking about Gary.
Gary just pushes my buttons, and I don't know why I allow that, because he is who he is. He's just a big old grumbling bear, you know. He was deeply offended. He said, "You put me last." I said, "No, that's not the way it worked." And the more I tried to explain, I thought, why am I explaining this? James is teaching me you go like this. You know you're right. You know you're right. Wow, you're right. And you walk away, because you might as well argue with a board. I was also really thrown that I had to make that decision to put someone up for eviction. The problem I had was the wording that Big Brother uses, where it says the person least deserving. Because, oh my gosh, Frenchie and Gary, I think, are not deserving. I think they're both very selfish. One of them cut up my belongings with scissors, so that's kind of hard to forgive. Other than that, there's not a single person that is not deserving. And I looked from face to face to face to face, and I thought no one is less deserving. But in my opinion, Claire is the strongest.
James and Gary are talking about food.
This piece is good.
Very good. Best one so far.
Sometimes people don't know what they have until they lose it.
True.
And that's most every time.
Very true.
Yeah.
Especially with love.
There's a lot of false love and infatuation and love that means nothing from the heart. There's nothing there, no substance, no foundation.
How many times you been married? Twice. And your new girlfriend, is she your wife?
We're married spiritually, but she's my fiancée.
Right.
We've been together 32 lifetimes.
32 years?
Lifetimes.
What do you mean? Explain to me 32 lifetimes.
That's because we've all lived past lives. And in 32 of those lifetimes, from me and her, we were together.
I don't understand that.
Okay, we were the parents. Stephanie and I were the parents of Constantine, the Roman emperor who took Christianity to Istanbul in Constantinople, which removed the Ottoman Empire in the 1400s, 1453. We were both together in Mayan temples. We weren't together when I fought for the freedom of Texas at the Alamo. I was killed in that battle on March 6, 1836, and I was born again in 1944 in Goose Creek, which is right next to the San Jacinto battleground where Houston defeated Santa Antonio de Lopez with his army.
Wow.
Past life regressions are true and real.
This week, Claire, David, Gary, James and Kelly all face the public vote. Who stays? You decide. From a landline call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile call 6 50 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Claire, add 02. For David, add 03. For Gary, add 07. For James, add 09. For Kelly, add 10. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the new Celebrity Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in Wednesday's eviction show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Celebrity Big Brother website. Up next, the season premiere of Under the Dome. And then join Emma for Bit on the Side with Nadia Sawalha, Matt Johnson and Louisa Zisman